Hello friends and welcome to another Powered Cube draft. If you're new here, my name's Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day. And is that a pair of hands pulling this little doll apart? That skeleton in the background, that glowing red, oh my goodness, look at that. That is insane. Oh, I'm here for it. Okay, but with that said, I upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something that interests you, I'd love to have you along. As is, I'd love to pick up this Toxic Deluge and this Dismember, but I'm seeing a Reanimate here, and I think that's what we're going to be looking at. This pack is insane for what I generally want to do. These are all phenomenal green cards. Love to be in the phenomenal green card deck. Dismember and Toxic Deluge, phenomenal. I do want to be in the red-white deck at some point playing Ocelot Pride. And maybe now's the time to take it, honestly. But we got to Reanimate in pack one. And yeah, I'm not going to say no to a Reanimate. So let's start with that and we'll see where we end up here. Now, let's take a look at what we got going on. Oridia, Eisen, Low Eyes, Big Smile, Spatino, BFGYXP, Salt Lick, Masnick 7, and me, 100 Mage. But are you guys enjoying the cube draft? Have you had a chance to do it? I'm going to do a couple of drafts today, and it makes me super excited. It's my weekend. I'm just getting into it. So I'm like, let's go. And we're going to follow up the Reanimate with Psychic Frog. Psychic Frog is one of those perfect, whenever it deals combat damage, you draw, you can discard a card to put a 1 on counter, and you can exile 3 cards from the graveyard to gain bonuses. So just a phenomenal pickup for any type of Reanimate style deck. Deep Cavern Bat, Subtlety, Mystic Confluence, all cards that I would like to have in this style deck. Even Currency Converter might be interesting, but Black-Red, I mean, even Reanimate with Seasoned Pyromancer might be interesting. There's a Steam Vents, Deep Cavern Bat. We're probably going to be doing a little bit more. But the red discard stuff is really cool to me. Blue really is just the stronger card or color, though. Following those up with either a Frantic Search or a Jataxian Probe. Honestly, Fallen Shinobi is one of those as well that I think could be pretty dang good. Dak Faden as well if we wanted to be 3-color. And I do think we want to be 3-color. Picking up a Frantic Search when we've got these two to start already is not exactly where I want to be. I'd rather pick up the really cool Mythic that fits in pretty well. I will say after that, we are going to look at picking up those Steam Vents and stuff a little bit higher.
I'm not afraid to get my hands a little dirty.
Time Warp, oof. There is a counter spell as well as a Talisman of Curiosity though. Galvanic Discharge is interesting. I do think the counterspell is probably one of the more strong cards, but Time Warp is going to be a little bit more powerful for us. The Troll of Khazad-dûm, 6 mana, 6/5 with Swamp Cycling, be able to Swamp Cycle and then Reanimate, I think is actually pretty dang good, and so I do think I'm going to take the Troll. No. Hopefully the Troll comes back around. We're going to pick up the counterspell. Follow that up with the Badlands. I mean, I will say Goldspan, Wheel of Fortune, both very good cards in what we're looking to do here, but we're going to want to be able to cast all of our spells, and the lands are going to be very important for us to have. Grizzlebrand, perfect for us. I would like that Darkslick Shores. Urtai Resurrected would also be pretty dang good. But yeah, Grizzlebrand being able to go into the graveyard and get reanimated is exactly what we want to be doing. Ooh. Esper, Mind Collapse. There's an Oliphant. Whenever this creature attacks another target creature you control, gets +2/+0 and gains Trample. Being able to get that into the graveyard for a land might be good. Sunset Saboteur would be the other pick. 2 mana 4/1 Menace, Ward, discard a card. But you put counters on your opponent's stuff, not the most exciting thing. Yawgmoth's Will. There's a Dragon's Rage Channeler, which is interesting to me. Yawgmoth's Will is very, very strong. Unholy Heat is also very strong, but I think Dragon's Rage Channeler is a little bit more of what we're going to want to be doing. Consider or Unearth. Hymn to Torok would be very good, but Surveil and Draw I think is exactly what we want to be doing here. Steam Vents came back around, glad about that. Fiery Islet came back around. Glad about that as well. Just want to be able to fix up the mana. We have 3 red sources already, which is pretty dang good. I will say the only black we have right now is Reanimate and Psychic Frog, but Reanimate and Psychic Frog are very strong cards, especially when we have a Grizzlebrand in the deck. Like, we're looking pretty interesting. Being able to cycle an Elephant turn 1 and then reanimate it turn 2, also pretty dang good. Grizzlebrand is one of those that I am looking forward to playing, though. Honestly, looking at the art, deck fading here with that weird red arm is pretty sick. Cecil, Dark Knight, 1 mana, 2/3 Death Touch. Whenever it deals damage, you lose that life, and then if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, you untap and transform it into a 4/4 lifelink. I don't think we're going to be using it, but we're going to take it. I mean, there's probably a blue-black-red, like, aggro-y style deck. Ooh. I will take the Sephiroth. I don't think Sephiroth is something that we're going to be playing, sadly. There's probably a black-red or a black-white Sephiroth style deck. For example, if I started with the Ocelot, maybe I would be black-white with Sephiroth. Hellrider. I don't think we're going to be playing Hellrider. I mean, we'll see. You don't ever want to say never. Never say never. And Explore going to the sideboard. Solitude. Ooh. There's a Tendrils and a Redirect Lightning and a Brazen Borrower. Urza Lord High Artificer, though. 4 mana, 1/4. When it enters, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this token gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. And then you can tap an untapped artifact to add blue. Like, that does some really cool stuff. Karn here is also pretty cool. I do think we're going to take the Urza, though. We don't have a ton of artifacts, but we'd like to keep that in mind. There is a Saheeli here. There's also a Go for the Throw and an Upheaval and a Consult the Star Charts. But Saheeli is one of those where I kind of am into it. Consult the Star Charts is another one where I would very much like it, and Luris is interesting to me. Each permanent card in your starting deck has mana... Oh, it's a companion. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less. We don't have a ton of those, so I think we are going to be going with the Saheeli.
My creations are things of beauty.
And we're going to keep an eye out for some artifacts and some payoffy type artifact things, I think. I will say, in this version of the Powered Cube, I've seen much, much less actual, like, artifacty type power than I'm used to seeing in Cube. And maybe that's just people taking it very highly, which, I mean, that's also very fair. Ooh. So there is a Comet here, but there's also a Barrowglaive. I think Barrowglaive is what we're looking at here. There's a Bloodstained Mire, which is interesting, but Barrowglaive is just phenomenal for what I think we're looking to be doing. Do want to keep an eye on the lands, just so that we can be sure we're good to go, and we probably want to get a little bit more of interaction. We do have a Counterspell, which is nice. Enjoy having Counterspell, but we probably need more than just Counterspell. Where's that hang up? Mesnik. Ooh. See, and this is where, when I play regular draft, I'm just kind of like, I end up waiting, and I'm like, I hate waiting. Gobin and Overlord of the Baelmurk. Non-avatar creature or planeswalker. Like, that's interesting. Lion's Eye is also good. Woodfall Primus is a good reanimate target, but I think Gobin... Like, Gobin gives us a little bit of looting and stuff like that. Fear of missing out is also very good. Maybe Gobin comes back around and we take, like, Damnation here. But let's take Fear of Missing Out, actually. Crabomination. Love Crabomination. There is an Undercity Sewers, which I think we're going to take the Undercity Sewers here. Terso Light Shatter. When it enters, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many. Actually, we're going to take the Tersa. Entomb as well. Nexus of Becoming. Underground Sea is here, though. Entomb is just so strong. And Xander's Lounge. Like, I want a bunch of cards here. Let's take the Entomb, and something will come back around. The Endstone is interesting to me. Trumpeting Carnosaur or Harvester of Misery, though. I think we're going to take the Trumpeting Carnosaur. Coalition Relic. Perfect. And now we're ending up with Eurydia. Getting all the hang-ups. But yeah, reanimating big demons. I'm kind of here for that. Rogran Triome, Fiery Confluence. I mean, maybe we put Tendril on the sideboard just to have Tendril on the sideboard. Upheaval is interesting. There's Aluris, but we're gonna take the Upheaval. I don't think we're gonna play Upheaval. I can't imagine. We've got such an interesting deck here. I'm kind of here for it. A Duress, I think, better than a Chrome Host Seed Shark. I will play a Duress, at least right now. Nothing came from this pack except for a Faithless Looting. I mean, we'll take the Faithless Looting. We've only seen the Reanimate. Worth noting for black Reanimate spells, we haven't seen like the 2-mana 2/2 or anything like that. Galvanic Blast, we'll take. It's sweet art for Galvanic Blast, it's worth noting. Canker Bloom. We're not gonna play either of those. And we didn't wheel anything, which is a little bit sad. There is a Mox Ruby. This pack is insane. Fiery Covenant is one of those that I would also like, but Mox Ruby's perfect. Displacer Kitten, Grief, Force of Will. Yeah, Pyrogoyf, but we're going to take the Mox Ruby. That's the first bit of, well, no, we've had Time Walk and we've had Time Twister, so we've had some. Glorybringer, Thundertap, Mist, Calc, Urza Saga, Starting Town. Yeah, I think Mana Drain or Virtue of Persistence. And Virtue of Persistence is a little bit better in my opinion. Or it's not, but considering our mana, Virtue of Persistence is going to do a little bit more for us. And we want to be able to hit our mana for this. Portal to Phyrexia. We probably want to actually take the Atali. Amped Raptor is interesting. Bitter Triumph and Fatal Push are both very good. Portal to Phyrexia is one that I do want. But we're not going to be playing Portal to Phyrexia. That's the thing. When Atali enters, exile the top. Hell yeah. And this is where I'm like, we're really playing like a black-red deck, and Counterspell's probably out. Like, we're not going to be having 2 blue very often. Urza might even be out. We might be straight black-red Reanimate. Stoneforge Endurance, some Bahama, enchantment creature. I mean, yeah, let's take the summon Bahamut. Maybe the Chain Lightning. Yeah, we'll take the summon Bahamut. Underworld Breach. Dothai Voidwalker. 2 mana 3/2. If a card to be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile instead. I mean, we're gonna take that. The Lelia Blade Reforged is interesting, but the Dothai Voidwalker is going to be helpful for us. Sorin Archfiend, Murderous Cut. There's a Grim Monolith and Pinnacle Emissary. Nova Hellkite's the one that does kind of interest me, actually. But Murderous Cut is also very interesting as a removal spell. What are we looking at? We're looking at playables right now. Let's take the Grim Monolith. I think Urza's getting cut with that. Recurring Nightmare, we're gonna take. We're gonna drop the Consider. Yeah, we're just black red, Dak Faden, Psychic Frog. Preacher of the Schism. I need to get 2 more playables at least. Sephiroth will play. No, we're not gonna play Sephiroth. Cecil Dark Knight will play, though. This is a weird one. This is a really weird one. Blood Crypt? Mirror Battle Sphere. Whenever this creature attacks, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. Mirror Battle Sphere. Yeah, we'll take the Mirror Battle Sphere and Glorybringer. Glorybringer is perfect. Amped Raptor. When this creature enters, you get to. Then you make. Then, if you cast it from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile them. We'll take a Manamorphose just to have a Manamorphose. We'll take a Ketria Triome. So, Manamorphose is gone. Each non-land card in your graveyard. We'll take that. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then a bunch of expensive stuff. One of those is the great. We're probably dropping the Summon Bahamut. Yeah, we're dropping the Summon Bahamut. And now we're looking at a 23 land quote-unquote deck. This, I will say, this is a sick looking deck. I'm kind of excited. I don't know if it's good or not. And I'll be straight up, I don't think it is. But we're gonna play it. Waiting for opponent. Let's do it. Let's see if Black Red Reanimator can get there. Damn. Garuk, you're looking strong. We are gonna mulligan the double black. We're gonna keep this one. We'll drop the Glorybringer. The Reanimate's crazy. Hopefully we're able to do something with it. Uh-oh. If I get if he's gonna reanimate me right now, that's gonna be funny. I will reanimate his troll though. Nope, he does. Huh, so if I play and then I cycle, it does not do anything for me. I am going to reanimate. Oh, you're gonna force a negation me. That's fair. Do I pick that up next turn? That's my question. Yeah, I do. Thunder tap trainer there. Missed with the thunder tap. That's fair. Barrogoyf. The troll of Khazad Doom is going to be not something that I can take care of. Another reanimate spell. Oh, they kept it on top. It's a good one. The Barrogoyf being Death Touch and Lifelink is super nice. Search your library for a non-legendary card, put it into your graveyard, then shuffle. Uh-oh. Grave Titan. Trumpeting Carnosaur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No attacks, end turn. I could have attacked with Barrogoyf there, and then they probably would have blocked. Ooh, Booster Tutor is an interesting one. The thing with Booster Tutor is you can only cast what you have. It doesn't give you the ability to use whatever mana to cast the spell. You just get to put one card into your hand. Phyrexian Metamorph, copying Troll or Barrogoyf. It's not bad. That will resolve. Oh, So sorry about that. Had to step away. Red. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Dothai Voidwalker. Hell yeah. I'm attacking with a 4/5. What you gonna do about that? Just gonna let me gain life? Fair enough. So that kills me. I want you to know. I'm getting in with those. The virtue of persistence being able to bring back something here. The Grave Titan, most likely. That Crab Abomination was very good for him. So I could make another Phyrexian Metamorph. Okay. I'm going to choose the Barrowglaive. Sure. What you got going on here? You going to get in for 10? Kind of hope you do. My turn. Red. Surveil 1. Graveyard. So do I want to make a copy of my Phyrexian Metamorph to kill this? Or do I want to do the Trampling Carnosaur? Discover 5. Wow. Put it in my hand. Graveyard. Draw 2. Discard. If there are 7 or more cards, exile a card at random. You may play that card this turn. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. So this could technically get up to 8 next turn. Yeah, they're just going to be able to get me. With the Virtue of Persistence, and I don't got an answer for it. The Crabomination got me real hard there, and I kind of respect it. My Virtue of Persistence would have really helped me if I would have gotten to it, but hey man, sometimes you don't get to get the payoff for your cards. It happens. All right. Looking good here, honestly. I will start with the Dragon's Rage channel here. The Crocus is annoying. Nothing like starting with my actual counter. Ooh, I missed it. What did you emote me? Mr. Rock Pet? Did you hit me with a BRB or something like that? Like, jeez. Here. We'll hit him with a Swamp, and then we're going to hit him with a Grim Monolith, and then we're going to hit him with a... Get that out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to hit me with a Felia here. Oh, they didn't. Nice. Oh, they're playing actual Naya? They're going to kill my Grim Monolith? Yeah. Sure. Let's start by playing a Preacher of the Schism, and then we're going to play Baragoyf. Land, Artifact. Boom. Okay. They're playing Crocus in their 4-color deck. What you got going on over there, friend? Instead, you create a treasure token. Well, that's annoying. Hull Breacher is one of those that's very strong, very, very annoying. Also, drawing a Tali and Grizzlebrand and Mirror Battlesphere with Entomb in my hand is probably the most offensive thing that probably could have fucking happened here. Yeah, I'll be real. Like, come on now. I only have three dead cards in hand after drawing. I feel like we've been rather unlucky. But that happens sometimes. Oh, they are just 4-color. Great. Entomb. And then we're gonna play the Fear of Missing Out. The Fear of Missing Out gives them another fucking treasure token, which is the most annoying thing. I probably shouldn't have played the Fear of Missing Out before combat. That's my bad. The fucking This is frustrating. The Caracas, Beza, whatever thing that he's gonna try to do here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Treasure you control have 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna lose on this one purely because he had the exact fucking nuts for me. This is a little salty inducing, I will say. Salt inducing. What you got going on, man? Oh, they are gonna discard so that they can draw. Okay. This is probably some of the most insane shit that I've seen. I'll be real. It's a little tilting. Just a little. But, hey. We got to do what we got to do. Yeah, we're hard getting in with all of these. My Lurgoyf is getting in twice. And then they're gonna bounce. Ah, that's so fucking upsetting, man. I'll be real. Ugh. And then we can't do anything because of frickin' Hull Breacher either. Having the dead cards in hand is really annoying. And then our opponent taking forever on their turns. It happens. Oh well. We are slowly but surely bringing him down. Mind you. Yeah. Just gonna lose life. And not be able to draw. I hate this so much. This is actually so fucking tilting, guys. I forgive me. Like, I am actually getting upset here. Double red, double white. Like, they're playing America, but they're splashing green, and they've got fucking black lands in here as well. Like, what in the world is going on here? Ugh. Whenever a dwarf you control becomes tapped, create a treasure token. So at least they're going to be creating a bunch of treasure tokens, possibly going and searching for a dragon. Yeah, I'll be real. I'm holding out. The Mirror Battlesphere and Atali in my hand is just actually fucking miserable. And then we have the Faithless Looting that we're not able to use because of the Hull Breacher. This is where we need removal. But I can't even draw extra cards because of this. Now I am able to continuously get in with Barrowgoy, but he's able to continuously keep bouncing his Beza. Yeah, I'm just conceding this one. This is actually awful. Our opponent's playing very slowly. Our opponent's playing a crazy deck, and they've got an insane amount of cards. No, that was not. That's a sad face. That was a very, very sad face. And it's worth noting, that whole game took like 15 minutes for our opponent to make some very conscious decisions of bouncing their one creature back to their hand repeatedly. And us just getting stuck with our 7-drops, which, hey, I mean, hey, if you're gonna do 7-drops, you're gonna get stuck with 7-drops in hand sometimes. We'll keep this. We will start with the Cecil. A Dismember on the Cecil. Duress, okay. Let's see it. Counterspell, Coalition Relic, Minsk and Boo, Snapcaster. Let's get rid of the Minsk and Boo. Play the Triumph. End turn. So now we're sitting at 4 mana with a 6-drop and a 7-drop. Boom, boom. Play a Tursa. Discard draw. Get him for 3. Discard. Snapcaster Mage to dismember. Dang, that's a lot of life loss. And here's my Dragon's Rage Channeler. You're down to 3. Or you're down to 9, I should say. Expressive Iteration's a good one. Oh, and they also have a Mox Ruby. No, I'm not gonna block and let you Pyrite spell on me. Get out of here. Down to 4. You ain't got nothing. It's a good one. You're gonna be able to pop the Pyrite to draw. I probably would have done that on your turn, honestly. Tali comes in. Nice counterspell. If I can get him to sacrifice that instead of drawing, I'll take it. Also, artifact. Oh, and it does get the concede. Fair. At least I know in that instance that that wasn't a bot, because I don't think a bot could actually make that mistake. But 1-2, I mean, I'm here for it. Not the most strong 1-2 ever, I will say. But I'll fingers crossed for it, and I will keep this. I am gonna duress him. Oh my god, okay. I am gonna cycle the Oliphant. And that's really, really upsetting. That Faithless Looting just drew me into 2 lands. Like this, I feel like my draws have been especially bad recently with this. Discard, discard. No attacks. Okay, they've got 3 mana. I will block the Felia. Mainly because then I can reanimate the Tursa. A 2/4 and a 3/3. Hell yeah. They might be able to play the Intrepid Adversary with a 1/1. That would really suck. They can't. Hell yeah. I am then going to I got a 2/4 Death Toucher and a 3/3 Flyer in the air. I'm gonna reanimate the Barrogoid. That's gonna be gone. End turn. Hanging onto the swamp just in case I need to discard it for fear of missing out. Parallax Wave sucks. That's really scary. 1, 2. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's insane, actually. Well, there's that. And there's the game. Ugh, this deck was kind of awful, huh? Yeah, you got me. That was awful. Not the best draft, guys, and not the best games either, honestly. Those are all kind of a slog, and all of our opponents were kind of just dirtling around playing strong cards. I mean, hey, I'm kind of here for that. Sometimes that's what you got to do. But thanks for joining me. Hopefully we have a little bit of a better one next time. Looking forward to it with you guys, and I'll see you there. Have a good rest of your day.